I almost left this resort, and here's why. We've been invited by Rimba Resort to spend an extended weekend in this little island where I've honestly not heard of before. And so here we are on our little road trip, 3 hours from Singapore through to Johor, north of Johor, to the east side of Malaysia to check out what this island is all about. And honestly, if we city people can survive on an island with just basic necessities, are you ready for it? Here we go.
Hello.
We reached the jetty at our parking lot. Why you cover? There's like no door. Do we change with the windows and the doors open? I think leave it open. I don't mind it being open. Like what they did. Look at our neighbor. It's fully closed. My croissant. Okay, this is our abode. It is our humble abode for the next 2 days, nights, while we are going to explore this island. Things I've learned from talking to the resort staff about living on an island. Logistics is something that is quite tricky. Food gets transported to the island once or twice a week. The quality of food, I would give it a 3 out of 5, simply because it does feel like most of the food was frozen, especially the shrimps. The other thing is also because the limitations of the variety of food that they could provide. Like, food is all inclusive, it's provided by the resort, and honestly, besides your dietary restrictions, there isn't really a choice on what you get to eat for the day. Welcome to Pulau Sibu. Objective: not be stepping on the poop mine bombs. Look at the ground everywhere. Now you know what I mean. We're at the village and we're gonna see what's going on in this island. We are getting super weirded out because this is a beach filled with nobody. Like the entire time we were walking from the village to here, there was literally nobody. There was more cow poo than cows or even humans. Look at that. I was suggesting that he should go skinny dipping to even out his tan. But look who got her period. But then again, I feel like we should take advantage of all this nothingness. And behind me is an abandoned resort, Sea Gypsy. And it's just white sandy beach all around in front of me. Do you know what the worst thing about chancing upon abandoned places? I need to find a bathroom and I don't know where to find it. The outdoor shower is not working either, so how am I gonna do my business? Update. Turns out the abandoned building isn't abandoned after all. And we found a necessary sanitary condition for us to settle ourselves. And now the ocean is calling. And I can't resist. Bye. Super fascinated here about the abandonment of this place. Apparently we looked up the office and the last dated records was in 2023. Imagine what this used to be. What happened to Surrey Beach Resort that has ended up in this state? Like, wow. I've not seen a proper abandoned hotel like this one. What happens when a resort goes into disarray? All the trash is being rummaged, mold creeping up. Resorts we've passed, but these are. But now we're trying to get to our resort to be in time for lunch, and we are passing through this jungle path. So we cannot deny one of the highlight features of staying in such a place is that it is quite isolated and away from pretty much the rest of civilization, and you wake up to the sound of the waves or fall asleep to the sound of the waves, either way, and you can simply jump in, which I'm about to do now, any time of the day. The downside is, well, you're living right by the jungle, so you'll have to make do with all that the jungle offers. This place being over 20 years now, it's pretty much still in its original condition. So, well, let's have a chat while I explain to you the biggest annoying bit about staying in a shack like this. Like, it's nice, it's rugged, it brings you back to your roots, like, you know, you're humbled by it. It's just that I think I would prefer a bit, I mean, it's okay that it's non-air conditioned as well, and there's mosquito nets which help. And anyway, we brought plenty of mosquito repellent. That helps. For whatever reason, because these roofs are made of leaves, so whatever's growing on there is releasing some droppings that fall onto the bed, and the mosquito nets don't catch it, which means that we're pretty much sleeping with it. Someone's back from his afternoon nap because I want to go stand up paddleboarding before it rains, and today's our full day and it's also our last evening.
Overall, we did enjoy that last hurrah where they whipped up a nice barbecue meal at the end of our stay, so that was quite pleasant. We've been to a couple of hotel birthday celebrations, right? What are your thoughts about this one?
Well, this is not a hotel, so you can't really have the same expectations that you have of a 5-star or even a 4-star resort, right? But if you're looking for a kind of experience that is very different, it's more nature, water, the forest, jungle, this is what you go for. So they have very chilled out approach to hospitality. They are attentive in a way that, you know, it's more like they're a family or it's a friendly encounter rather than, you know, people servicing you. So I tend to like stuff like that. So all in all, it's a nice experience. If you want to just be left alone to go and do your own thing, they'll let you. Or if you want to really find out more about what you can do on the island, then. But yeah, it's all in all, it's a nice weekend. You spend something completely different from what you're used to in Singapore.
I think I was most mind blown when we encountered this abandoned resort. I didn't even think it would be abandoned in the first place, but then the state of disarray was just, it's the perfect movie scene of a haunted. There was evidence of cows dominating the abandoned place. Was just mind-blowing. Like, there were so many questions that came up in my mind, like, how did this happen? What happened to them? But then on the other side of the islands, you also get to see like another resorty place, which is almost like nothing happened. It's like a little paradise on its own, including ours. It's also like super enclosed, super isolated. You don't see any foot traffic or car traffic or boat traffic. So you're basically just sleeping and waking up to the sounds of nature and waves.